Welcome to the AGRANA podcast, Starches for your life. We invite you to dive into the fascinating world of starch for everyday use. Learn more about the versatility of starch and its various applications. Welcome again to the AGRANA podcast, Starches for your life. In the last few episodes, we have focused on the different areas of AGRANA Starch and provided you insights into snacking, biopolymers, plant-based protein, and infant formula. Today, we will focus on a topic that is important for all our business segments: quality management. Quality management plays a major role at AGRANA Starch, ensuring that our products are safe and meet the relevant quality standards and certifications. We focus on continuous development and improvement of our products and respond to the market and our customers' needs and requirements. But now let me introduce you to today's guest, Stefan Reisinger, Head of the Quality Management Department at AGRANA Starch. Hi Stefan, great to have you here today. Can you briefly introduce yourself to our listeners and tell us about your career and your area of responsibility at AGRANA Starch?
Hello, my name, as you said, is Stefan Reisinger, and I'm responsible for quality management at AGRANA Starch. My area of responsibility includes quality management, quality assurance, quality control, and hygiene management. I started in AGRANA in 2019 in the infant nutrition department, and honestly a very interesting area. And since then I've been collaborating in very interesting programs and also successfully implemented some interesting projects. From an academical background, I'm food technologist and biotechnological quality manager.
Did you study in Vienna for that?
Yes, sure, on the FH Campus Wien.
Okay, great. And let's jump into the topic in more detail. Can you give us an overview of the role and responsibilities of the Quality Management Department at AGRANA Starch, particularly in context of producing starch for various industries?
Yeah, sure. So in general, AGRANA Starch Quality Management is responsible for ensuring that the product is within the specification, but there's much more behind this. On an operational level, we are constantly involved, meaning we're starting at the approval of suppliers and qualification of those, release of materials through various production processes, packaging processes, and furthermore the shipping. But let me give you a better insight in this. Raw materials are checked for compliance before usage, usually at the moment when we receive them, but also even before. Precise process control needs a lot of information and data, and therefore we in the quality assurance department deliver a lot of analysis results and trends. Hygiene is, of course, a very important issue. We take various measurements to ensure hygiene. Furthermore, we are responsible for ensuring compliance with several standards, norms, and legal requirements, not only for an audit, but permanently. We receive a large number of quality-related inquiries every day, and we try to answer them quickly and accurately. We coordinate and take responsibility for customer and supplier complaints. We take care of document control. We ensure qualified materials are used from qualified suppliers, and we handle several certifications, inspections, customer audits, supplier audits, and internal audits. And at the end, we also drive forward the continuous improvement process.
And which standards do we have implemented, and how do we make sure that they are complied with?
As AGRANA Starch, we have an integrated quality management system, which is really important because it enables us to meet all requirements from standards, norms, legal requirements, but also from the market. The diversity of our products brings a great variety of customer interests. This, of course, in particular, is really exciting for the job in a quality management department. But to name a few important standards and certifications, we are certified according to the ISO 9001, ISO 50001, FSSC 22000 standards, which is a food material standard, then EFISC, which is a feed standard, bio and organic, GMO-free, vegan, kosher, and halal. In addition, we are committed to the ETI base code and certified according to the SMETA standard. This is a well-known, internationally recognized social standard.
That's a variety of standards we have. So in this rapidly evolving landscape of regulations and certifications, how does our quality management team stay updated and ensures compliance with relevant standards in each industry we serve?
I would say it's essential to have a good network and maintain it. Network within the industry, but also within the AGRANA and its three segments. Therefore, we do have our centralized corporate quality management department in Vienna. They are ensuring a great network within the AGRANA itself and the three segments, but furthermore also in the industry. More than that, for sure, our customer service and sales department are in close contact and close partnership to our customers to get an idea about their interests, and also our purchasing department is in close contact to our suppliers. And all that information we receive from inside and outside is centralized in our competence center we founded some years ago, which is responsible for customer services, QM related. This competence centers keeps all interface departments up to date and spread information specifically.
Sounds like networking is here relevant as well. And I was wondering, how would you describe good quality management? And what are the key factors for good quality management, in your opinion?
Yeah, first of all, I would say every organization should define its term of quality. Together with the other divisions, we did that in our quality mission by 4 pillars. These pillars are a great customer experience, appropriate framework according to the state of the art, valued and trusted suppliers, and engaged and empowered employees. In conjunction with our strategy elements, we define our fields of action and set our priorities. So, from my perspective, good quality management needs all of this. A vision, a mission, a strategy, goals, and action fields. The 4th pillar of our quality mission is very important from my perspective. It's the employees. Along the whole supply chain, people are working, and that's good. And quality is always a cultural topic. So we also create and promote this cultural awareness in AGRANA Starch.
And you were speaking about priorities. So what are the priorities at the quality management department in this year?
So we in AGRANA Starch set our strategy for 5 years. And this strategy has 5 pillars, and we derive from this our targets and priorities and focus topics. The 5 pillars of our current strategy are audit fitness, center of excellence, digital revolution, no blame culture, and lean management. Behind these topics, we do have tangible projects such as the implementation of a quality management tool called Aqua, and also the design of a food safety, but also a quality culture.
Sounds interesting, especially also the part of digitalization. I will ask you more about that later, but for now, maybe, Stefan, tell me, when is quality management satisfied? Or in other words, Where do you see space of improvement from the QM point of view so that we can set new goals again?
It's a great question. I would say the aim is to standardize our processes to be able to withstand any external influences and to offer no opportunities for deviations. We work on this goal on a daily basis. But basically, I'm also very motivated when it comes to terms of digitalization, automation, standardization. We developed QM department a lot in the last years, but we are still on track and we are still searching for further potentials.
And you already talked a little bit about the network in the quality management department, those are collaborations. But can you summarize how does the quality management team collaborates with other departments such as research and production to ensure that quality is integrated throughout the entire product lifecycle?
It's important to me that our team has a focus on a results-oriented collaboration, which means a core competence is a targeted communication, and therefore we need clear contact persons and clear responsibilities. We started important steps in these directions by implementing competence centers, and we're still identifying potentials for further competence centers and for further usage of synergies.
One topic that particularly interests me. What about digitalization and quality management? You mentioned it already, but what changes have already taken place at AGRANA Starch and what developments can support our quality management in future in this area?
So we already had many projects in this direction. Honestly saying, we also implemented several important tools for our daily business, which support us and which ensure that processes keeps being functional, that promote the exchange between ourselves, between our organization, which improves the share of knowledge and, of course, which increase efficiency. As an example, we are currently working on a software tool for quality management called Aqua, and this includes change management, non-conformity management, and also audit management.
That sounds interesting. And maybe one last question. Looking ahead, what do you see as the future trends, also challenges in quality management within the starch industry? And how is AGRANA Starch preparing to address them?
So our quality strategy, but also the strategy of AGRANA Starch is aimed precisely at this. Projects and investments and personal developments are all in line with the current requirements of the market. We are in constant communication and exchange with our stakeholders internally and externally to identify future challenges. From my perspective, it's evident that consumers' quality expectation will set the future's benchmark. So I'm sure that in the future, the market will be dominated by those companies that are committed to the high quality standards of consumers, just as we already did as AGRANA Starch by our strategy.
I just can add, to the top quality, I think AGRANA Starch always aims the best service and support for their customers. And Stefan, to you, thank you very much for your time and exciting insights into your department. I definitely learned something new again today, and I think our listeners did too.
Thank you very much as well, Vera, and bye.
And to our listeners, if you have any further questions about today's topic, or you want to suggest a future topic for our podcast, write us an email at info.starch@agrana.com and find out when our next episode will be aired on LinkedIn, and follow us on linkedin.com/company/agrana-starch. Thanks for listening and have a great day, everyone.